All right. Hey, now we are testing out a some new hardware here, new laptop. I was trying to do a screen share earlier in a Google Hangout, and it just kept crashing. So this is a test to see if I can do a screen share on YouTube, and we might as well take a look at a Cora report and see my ability at walking you through one. So here we go with the screen share. Let's see if everything crashes like it was earlier, or if we can get it to work. All right. It looks like it worked. Okay, so let's like close some of this stuff down. Okay, we'll hide that. So we're going into a software called Cora, which is very in the weeds SEO reporting. All right, so what happens here? We're live, tracking some domains that we'll just do. We'll do a search for my name, I guess. So we've got those domains in there because I want those as the reference point, and we'll do a search. So luckily, some of our track domains 3, 4, 29, 92 came up. So I'll kick out a report for this, and we'll look through the report. But we'll just like add a page. Okay, like drop the strap's not even on here. So we'll take the information that we find in the report, we'll apply it to a page on drop the strap, and see if we can get that page ranking for this term. How about that? So I'm gonna click get data. I don't know if this is gonna be too much on my machine or not. So we'll see how it does. Maybe my audio is coming through, maybe not. It's looking at the top 100 results for this search term. And then it's looking for correlations, things that actually um, show to be a reason. Look for the first page, see if we can impact a page on dropstrap.com. Still waiting on this thing to run. It takes a while to run. I'm sure having my uh, screen share recording all of it down. All right, it's getting towards the end of the reporting. All right, and it's done. There we go. All right, we've got it right here. I don't have oh, let's do this here. Drag that in. All right, so let's go to the overview first. This is our search term right here. These are keywords that Google identified as related enough to work them in. There was results 91. Okay. So looking at this page, this is for the overview tab. And now we're looking at if it's not highlighted, it's just kind of like random, like flipping a coin. So Google does not see any correlation in that particular factor. And then if it's highlighted, it's not random, it's significant. And then if you've got this here, then it's interesting. So it's not, the numbers aren't high enough to be considered a ranking factor, but there is something there to look at. So let's take a look now on this over here. The top orange stuff is the good stuff to do, and then the bottom is the like showing to have a negative impact. or not a negative, but yeah, well, negative. We'll say the negative. And then going from, let's see, over to, here's results. So we can actually, this is the host, so the primary domain, and then we can see the actual URL. And this is like the top 100 search results for searching for Scott Finney. So we can go all the way down. Okay, so there's only 92, which means Cora tacked on this domain towards the end because it didn't. Well, that's not actually right. Take that back because it didn't see. Um, it didn't see dropthestrap.com. So this must be the 92 results. So, all right, it's going to be tough to beat Facebook, but it's my Facebook URL. So that's good. And then the second is LinkedIn, which again is my LinkedIn. And then the third is my page that I spun up about my Journey of Hope ride, which that makes total sense because I actually did some there was some SEO in mind when I made that page. All the other pages on Phineas.com are just kind of WordPress structured pages and without any like aim to optimize anything really. And then we have Phineas.com, the home page, which could use some significant optimization as well. And that came in 4. I say 4 because you see 5 over here, but there's a header. And then 6 is my Twitter. Been verified. I think it's just one of those, they want you to pay kind of optimized thing. Then next is a radio interview I did. So that's good. That's still me. So then here we have case briefs. So patent law. This is not me. This is Scott versus Finney. So this is, let's see, 2 doctors in court. I'm not a doctor yet. So Crunchbase is me again. So far there's only one, this law case briefs that's not me in the top 10 or whatever, or top 9. Because then this is, I don't know what all, commercial real estate. Yeah, that's not me. Amazon, not me. Classy, that's me. That's a fundraising page of mine. Legacy.com, obituary, that's not me. BBH Electric, that's not me either, but I've seen that. Like if I search for my name and images, then I've seen that before. That this author of this bbhelectric.com. Yelp, some photography person. Tennessee board. I am PDGA. That's mine. I should look at that profile actually and see if there's like fields that can be optimized because maybe I can put a link back to some of my other stuff. I'm pretty sure well, it doesn't even have my name in that meta description. Interesting. All right. IMDb is not me. USC, Lyle, Parts Path. That's men's premier jogging pants. Huh. Yeah, well, that's not me. Realtor.com, not me again. White Pages, that's in Florida, so that's not me. Not me. iTunes, I don't know. Maybe that's, no, that's an artist. Yeah, so not me there. And, okay, so 30. And the first page for creatingvaluellc.com is the author page. So that's just like WordPress default author page. So need to clean that up. And that's what I'll do, like a part 2 on this, which I say that I don't even know if I'll get to it this week. I'll put that in my list of to-dos over the next week is write a page for creatingvaluellc.com that's optimized for my name. And so using this report, I'll know what needs to be put in there. So we'll take a quick scan through the rest of these. But keep in mind, ranking 29, which these things fluctuate by ±3, like every time you run them. So it could be up or down, 6 or whatever, or 7 places. And find a grave. Let's see, some .gov thing. Not me. Not me. Finney Funeral Home. Not me. Interesting. I might need to go look at that website to see what's going on there. And driving school directory in the UK. Let's see. Thumbtack wedding photographer. So this wedding photographer must be doing some stuff to get his name out there, which is good. Everybody should be doing that. And Amazon again. Daily Herald. That might be me. Wait, up here. That could be me. There was an article, and that was a Collierville Herald. Okay, that probably wasn't me then. Business Studio. SoundCloud. I don't think that's mine. I think mine's under Phineas. Oh, that's me. I was interviewed about Lyft. And okay, well, I guess I won't go through all this on this video, but I was just interested. Okay, so I've got a lot of good stuff at the very top though. But that creating value LLC is not till page 30, so we need to fix that. It's funny that I just didn't even think about optimizing a page for my name on there. And drop the strap's not in here either. So we'll do 2 pages. We'll do one on creatingvaluellc.com and one on dropthestrap.com. But all right, so here's LSI words are really interesting. Oh, okay, cool. Google knows. So all I did was put in Scott Finney and look at this top LSI word. So an LSI word is kind of like a word that you can get that surround the keyword that you're speaking about. What's a good example of an LSI word? Well, if you type cars into Google, you could be talking about automobiles, or you could be talking about the Disney animated movie. So LSI words would be, if you typed cars film or cars movie or cars animation or cars Disney, then they would know you're talking about the film. But if you put cars, steering wheel or transmission or speed or something like that, then they would know you're talking about like vehicles. And that's good to take a look at, what they're associating with me. That top LSI word is, total. There's all these. See if I can. There we go. The average, and then the maximum. So, and then this is for that. That's that top ranking page for Phineas.com. So that's the Journey of Hope page that this is feeding off of, pulling these numbers here. But there's the max, there's the average. So the average would be, what I guess would be, good to aim for. But all right, Phineas, awesome, because that's my online handle, and they've identified that, which is great. Thank you, Google, for tying my name to my online brand. And then Memphis, that makes a lot of sense. Coast, I'm sure that's because of all the times that I said coast to coast bike ride. And then there's my name right there. Ride. Washington, I'm sure in there because it's like from Seattle, Washington to Washington D.C. From over 4,000 miles. That a lot of these words are making sense. Over the summer, Twitter. So that doing a name brand kind of thing is kind of different for for LSI, but seeing Phineas at the top means it's working. My online brand's sticking. And then in here are these zones. This gives like page average, page max, HTML tags, either match or search term match, and I can show you where that search term stuff is. But these are good markers for these new pages that I'm going to create. And then we've got these charts. They're not going to display well. All right. These are all the 300 data points that are collected in Cora. But let's go back. Let's go to the roadmap. So the roadmap is looking at this target URL, and it's telling me what to do in order to do a better job of telling Google that I want to rank for the term Scott Finney. And then these are match words. So you've got an exact match where it's like the exact, we put in Scott Finney, like you can see it up here in the file name. So that's the exact match. And then these are the other words that Google's checking. So Finney, and then with an S, plural, and then just Scott, and then possessive, and then my name without a space, and then plural on my first name. So if you're doing like products and stuff, then that makes a lot of sense for whether you're doing singular or plural. But this is what they're telling me to add. Keywords making whole span tags. So that's add 17 more. Search terms in the H1 tag. I need to check the H1 here and see if my name's even in the H1. It might not be, since I'm doing Phineas Journey of Hope. I probably wasn't even optimizing my actual name. I was just tying more into people who knew me from Twitter and other online channels. Search term and the H1, add one. So that tells me it's probably not even in the H1. Terms in the HTML tags, need to add 151 more there. Need to add my name in 143 more times into the body. A tags, so having some hyperlinks that put my name in there. Added in the meta description. That'd be interesting to look at the meta description for that JOH page and see if it's even in there. It might not even be in there. Plus, they expanded the meta description since I published that page as well. All right, leading keyword and title tag. I need to add it, and then these non-highlighted are still something to consider doing. The approach with this roadmap is like to implement as much of it as you can, like as quickly as you can, like the low hanging fruit, put all that in there, and then work on the more difficult things to implement. So summary, link text matching, display URL matches, keywords, making whole strong tags. Yeah, I don't know that I'd stronged any words on there, so adding one more. Leading keywords in H1, 2, and 3. Well, I'm about to add it to the H1, and that says to add 0.3 more, so that's probably done there. And results URL match. Okay, yeah, it's not in the URL on this particular page. Keywords in the absolute URL, add 147 more. Okay. And then I'm already going to add one in the H1 tag, so don't need to do that. Canonical URL, add 2 more. Yeah, I don't know if there's any canonical in there on that page. Keywords in pages top 3 most used phrase. Okay. Keyword and A tags. Google result path match. Span tags need 17 more. Okay. Alt attributes. So add 6 there. Leading in the, I'm already putting in H1, so that's taken care of. Adding in the H1, that'll be taken care of. Search terms, making the whole span. That'll already be, well, probably need to add at least one H2 tag with my exact match in there with the search term. Keywords and strong, so add one there. Google result document matches. Ping, I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, the leading H3 and H1. Probably need to, I'll look at what's on the front page and make some decisions there. See what kind of numbers are being shown on the first page results before doing anything drastic there. And language tags, add 11. I'll probably just add the English language tag if I don't already have it in there. And search terms, making the whole H1 tag. Okay, number of redirects. Okay, keyword and pages most used phrase. Number of LinkedIn pages. I should have one LinkedIn page. That might not be in the footer though. It should be. Ooh, I bet. Okay, yeah, my LinkedIn's not going to be in the footer. That's going to be just on the contact page. So I could add my LinkedIn link into my footer. That way, it makes it into all the pages. Or the schema might not be in there as well. Okay, so let's go over to overview, and this is given more like detailed action items. Plus, it gives me my page one average, and then I can see this is that page three, like so I can see my values compared to what they're saying and page one average and the people beating me or the people behind me. These columns are just hidden. They're still in there. And like I said, the top orange is the good orange before we get to the interesting bunch. So let's take a quick scan here. This just gives me like better, the roadmap is the quick, like here's what you do real quick. This gives me a better feel and some better numbers on what these are and how significant they are too. So search terms, we already talked about the H1 tags. And then A tags, meta description. Let's see, let me click this so y'all can see where I'm looking. I'll use this to show my eyes. All right, so leading title tag, result. All these are always different with every search. Keep in mind, and if I change my location to run the same search from another place, that would also impact what is a significant factor and what's not. So keywords making up the whole string. This is all like stuff that's in that roadmap. As video, 0.2. So they don't all have a video. Number of videos, 0.6. And let's see, percentage of no follows. See what the interesting stuff is. All right. And then this can be my over optimized stuff. So this is stuff not to do. Number of includes, open graph type article. Has macro data or micro data, video, number of JavaScript, has schema, image object. I don't think I have that. Wait, or well, I can tell you. I don't have that. Okay. There's not, see, I'm over optimized here. So they say 9 and I have 12. Title length, 38.9. I got 72 over here. Google result summary has ellipses. I do not. Is or has AMP. I have a plugin on that Phineas.com. I don't know if it's active though, because I did that plugin, that AMP plugin, like right when it first came out, and I don't know if I kept it in there or not. Has author meta. Okay, I'd taken that out. All right. Well, cool. Just needed to try out the video stuff. Let me stop my presentation, go back to my video. Hey now. All right. And I'm really just interested to see how this new laptop does, especially when running that report. But if you'd like to run that report, I need a keyword and either just your domain to see where your domain's ranking, or if you have a particular, better if you have a particular URL that you are attempting to rank for that search term, and you can talk to me and we can figure out how I can get that run and translated for you. So, all right, I'm still working on. I need a catchy little sign off catchphrase. So if anybody has any ideas there, I'm all ears. All right, talk soon.